So, here we go. This comes from a friend of mine who you might see in our upcoming Nintendo World Championships Melee Edition. So, shout out to that friend there because I had no idea about this story and I don't see anyone talking about this. So, you all know our complaints about limited run games and there's a myriad of complaints, but the premier one tends to be that they scam people out of their money and they do not release their products to you on time, and you're left for months, if not years in our case, not knowing if you're going to get the product that you paid for or not. Well, here's something I learned from my friend. I didn't know that 3D Realms has been pulling a limited run games. Yes, of course, 3D Realms, beloved classic shooter creator here. So let's look at it right now. 3D Realms effectively stole $130,000 from customer for big boxes never produced. And big boxes is, of course, meaning physical, old school PC game releases. So, as some of you may know, 3D Realms sold big boxes for Wrath, Aeon of Ruin, and Ion Fury Aftershock, and this is two of their more recent games that they have made. What you may not know is, unless you were one of the 500 customers for each release, is that despite being announced years ago, they don't exist. Anytime they are asked, the only answer they're given is, "We hope to have an update soon." We were told 2 months ago that it would be a week or two, and this was posted 20 days ago. It has been that way for months. Zero communication, only endless non-updates designed to temporarily placate us into silence while we wait a little longer. Numerous people have attempted to get a refund. Going through customer support is a no-go, as they are just as unresponsive. Payment processors won't allow chargebacks now, as it is outside the window. Long story short, our money is in limbo until 3D Realms sees fit to either deliver the boxes or provide refunds. Top it all off, the original community manager was among the layoffs earlier this year. His job was, predictably, consolidated into the duties of existing social media manager Eric. To give him credit, he did step up to the plate. Not sure if that made any difference. The total is up in the air. However, it's safe to say that somewhere in the region of 130 to 140,000. At this point, the only remaining options are legal action, which some people are starting to get the ball rolling on and getting the word out and hitting their bottom line. If you're one of the affected customers, I urge you to report 3D Realms to trading standards or your local equivalent. If you're not, any help spreading the word would be appreciated. Under its current leadership, 3D Realms is an abhorrent company, and something has to change. And so I was, the source from this was Reddit. And so I was like, okay, well, I have to look into this a little bit more. And really, I couldn't find a lot of people talking about this on YouTube or articles or anything. But I did find a lot of unhappy customers on Twitter. So, Lost Goldie Nika says, "Hello, your company, 3D Realms, robbed its customers 5 years ago. People bought big boxes of Wrath, and they still have not been delivered. They have not even been made. Your company ignores any customer support tickets and public questions about this. The company refuses to step forward and make a statement about this situation. There needs to be an apology and then either a delivery of the boxes or money returned. There are people on Facebook, Reddit, and Discord who are asking for their boxes or their money. People have kept asking for months and years on the official Discord of 3D Realms, but without any success. People are now thinking of a lawsuit, and maybe the only way, as your company has chosen to stay silent. So it's time to behave like decent managers and CEOs and take responsibility for your actions and business. Jason Schreier should start looking into this. I'm looking into it." And so here we go. This person says, "An update on big boxes is in the publisher's hands. As of this week, they're waiting on a sign-off from Saber Legal, and as of yesterday, they're still pinging for a response. Glad to see 3drealms.com store customer situation resolved through distribution of Steam and GOG keys. So I'm looking forward to this being taken care of as well, even though it should have happened months ago. It's really simple. Fred, the CEO at the time, made the call to use the pre-order money on other things with the idea that they'd have the money down the road to make the boxes. Oof. But what happened was games like Graven and Wrath...
Oh, this is bad.
Yeah. Games like Graven and Wrath took far too long to make because Fred moved development priorities to newer games. This is known as very poor leadership. And eventually the company was running too low on money. The cash flow was deeply negative, and Embracer had had enough and forced the layoff of over half of the staff. And then Graven, Phantom Fury, Kingpin, and Wrath all lost money. there just wasn't any money to make the boxes. 3D Realms is being dissolved as an actual company, and Slipgate is hanging on by a thread while Tempest Rising is being finished, so there's just no money to make the boxes or refund them. They must not know how to handle the situation, which is why they're staying silent. It should be blindingly obvious that this is that if something positive was happening, like the boxes were in production, then 3D Realms would share this news to let everyone know the ball's rolling. No news equals bad news. Then we go over here. Bloodless says, this is like an ad for an upcoming indie game. And I just found another person saying, hey, I know you're just a developer and the game looks great, but did you know 3D Realms has stolen over 100,000 USD in Iron Fury and Wrath big boxes that haven't delivered? It was probably be in your best interest not to bring that karma into your game. I'm assuming this is like published by 3D Realms. Is that why? Yep, there it is. 3D Realms. So people are even going out of the way to be like, your game looks good. And this does look good. You know what? Wishlisted. But because they're being published by 3D Realms, everyone's just like, get the fuck out. And here's another person, Miss__Slaughter says, can 3D Realms please give us an update on the Wrath and Iron Fury Aftershock big boxes, because it's been literal years for the Wrath box and like a year for the If one. Both were a good chunk of money, and I'd like to know if I should seek a refund or not. And then this person saying they're still not out yet. Nope. This person saying I got shipping address confirmation email in February, and then nothing. Nothing since February. Slaughter says same. I confirmed my new address, and I was expecting to ship them out soon, but after that, radio silence. Extremely frustrating. So this person, Peter, says they won't answer. Asked here twice. Open a ticket. 0 response. Slaughter says, I understand the company is struggling and losing money, but that doesn't give them an excuse to scam people by dodging paid for obligations. This is what happens when shit is overpromised. Yeah, and there you go. So there you have it. 3D Realms update. So here is an update June 20th. We are taking this year off to regroup and work on new ways to execute on our vision of a kick-ass Realms Deep showcase. We love this event. We love showing off awesome games. We will be back. Is this the official account? 29,000 followers. And them saying they're taking a year off. What? And this person said, hopefully it means you will send paid goods to your customers and start to communicate with them about their orders, Ion Fury and Wrath big boxes. So there you have it. We've had a little limited run game situation run under our nose, and it's unfortunately from a publisher I used to love, 3D Realms, and a lot of people are very clearly being scammed, and it's all because the former CEO seemingly just fucking spent the money that he didn't have, and now they're going tits up. So that is super fucking rough. Obviously, the answer is to refund, but it sounds like refunding them is just going to tank them.
It sounds like they don't have the money to refund people, which is fucked beyond anything.
Mm-hmm.
There should be some kind of consumer protection in that. I don't know if chargebacks are still an option or like how long this timeline is that it's possible, but I would recommend that those customers go and charge back at this point. Sounds like the company isn't going to fucking do anything. They're going to stay silent as long as possible. Hope that they can scrape up the funds in whatever means necessary. But that to me just seems like they're going to go bankrupt before they do anything. They're just going to fucking disappear and be like, well, sorry, we don't exist anymore. You guys are out however many $100 each. Sorry.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Absolutely fucking insane. So, hey, if any of the people have any more information that we can share that bought these boxes, if you end up watching this, let me know. I would love to hear more from you. I would love to spread the word on this as much as I can. I know I'm not Jason Schreier here, but I think I'm a little bit more appealing than him anyway. So come let us know and let us know what we can do. But 3D Realms, that is fucking brutal. And it's really, really sad to see from a publisher I used to love.